I was on a plane with a chill baby, very chill. Just hanging out, very calm. It wasn't just the baby, the mom was there as well. It would have been funnier if it was just the baby. I just boarded the flight all fucked up. Like, is it this mine now? I don't know. Baby's like, hey brother, how you doing? What are you flying to Boston for? I got some side pussy there. It's a very chill baby. It's gonna be a fun flight. The mom had a whole routine. She was like, iPad, cell phone, jingling keys, squishy toys. She was about it. But then, at one point, we hit some turbulence, and the baby was crying a little bit, and the pilot came over and said, hey, you guys can't get out of your seats. We gotta just fly the plane, nobody move. And she goes, hey, the only thing that's gonna calm him down is if I feed him. And I'm so sorry, I don't wanna make this awkward. And I tried to explain to her, hey, it's natural, don't worry about it. But what came out of my mouth was, fuck yeah. It's gonna be a good flight. And if we crash, at least I get to see a titty, you know?
I miss buying weed from pot dealers, you know? Because they always had really interesting personalities. I had this pot dealer in high school that whenever you wanted to pick up weed from him, he would never say the address he was at. He'd always just say a landmark he was parked nearby. So it was like a scavenger hunt. We'd be like, hey man, I'm trying to pick up some weed. He'd be like, all right, cool, I'm by the shells. He'd be like, you're at the beach? He'd be like, nah, I'm at a Shell gas station. You'd be like, all right, well, which Shell gas station? He'd be like, find out, bro. We'd have to just drive around town looking at every Shell gas station. One time I was like, where are you? And he was like, I'm parked behind an electrical truck. We found him. It took 3 cars, 12 people, but when we smoked that weed, it was gratifying because we worked for it as a community.
My girlfriend cheated on me? Yeah, before a girl. Kind of a trip, right? Because one night she was like, James, we gotta talk. And I'm like, what's up? And she's like, look, the other night I was hanging out with Brittany. And guys, for context, Brittany is this crazy hot Asian tattooed bartender here in San Francisco, okay? So just put that. So she's like, look, I was hanging out with Brittany. We started making out. One thing led to another, and Brittany went down on me. And I don't know if you guys have ever tried to act hurt. With a boner, dude, it's not that easy, bro. It's hard, you know? I was just like, you bitch. Now tell me exactly what happened.
But ending a 7-year relationship is sad. It is sad, you know? You invested a lot of time and energy in something that you thought was gonna last for a while, right? It's kind of like when you have to poop right after you shower. It's just like, what a waste! Guess I gotta get back in there. Give that thing another round. What a waste. But dating in your 30s, you guys, oh my God. Dating in your 30s is so exciting. It is so exciting. It's a lot like Facebook Marketplace. Just a lot of, is this still available? Could you send some close-up pictures of the damages? And sometimes a guy will come in with a back row hit of, will you accept $25? And the answer is OBO, baby. Come over, mama's hungry.
One thing that's very important, though, if you are going to have casual sex, if I'm getting you guys in the mood, make sure you get enthusiastic consent, right? We all know about this, enthusiastic consent. That means when I'm with a lady and I'm like, hey, do you want to have sex? And she says, yeah. I go, can I get a hell yeah? That's what you have to do. she's like, hell yeah. I go, I can't hear you. One thing I don't like about sex is buying condoms. I don't like it has to be transactional, you know? I think that's awkward. So what I've started doing is ordering them on DoorDash. Did you know you could do that? Did you know you can make another grown man purchase and deliver you condoms? But a lot of times you won't reach the minimum. You have to spend a certain amount, so I have to like throw in a gallon of milk too. That was my entire order last time, was a box of condoms and a gallon of milk. And in the notes I just put, hurry. Said, just leave it at the door. And the guy was like, no, you come out here and face me.
I have a white girlfriend. My girlfriend, she's white and sex positive. I remember she was telling me about this podcast she was listening to. She was like, hey, I heard on this podcast that if you hum while you're going down on me, it adds extra vibrations and feels really good. Do you want to try it? And I was like, hell yeah. But here's the thing, I also like fucking with my girlfriend a little bit. So when I went down there, I just started humming a Negro spiritual into her pussy. I was like, woo, 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 woo. Master's got me working so hard. And she came too, you guys, she came. Yeah, she came so hard she let me sleep inside the house, so. Yeah, graduated from a field munch to a house munch. What's up, y'all?
I think one of the things that gets me in trouble as a fat dude, I'm a big fan of Taco Bell, like Taco Bell. We have a cantina near my house. Do you guys know what the Taco Bell cantina is? Some nods, some cultured folk in here. If you don't know, it's a Taco Bell that sells alcohol, which is perfect, right? Sounds like an ideal, picturesque, place in life, but let me tell you, there's some diabolical stuff going on in there because I don't think any Taco Bell should let you drink in it, Because I was like giving my card to the cashier and I thought to myself, like, where am I at in my life that I'm looking a Taco Bell cashier in their eyes and I'm like, keep the tab open. This is gonna be a long night. I'm about to get Baja blasted in the corner over here. Love Taco Bell. Dude, the other day I went to Taco Bell, asked for an item off the secret menu. An employee just took me to the back and sucked my dick. Delicious, dude. Live Moss. That's what they said after, dude. Live Moss. I was like, what? Fucking Live Moss, dude. Like, what the hell? Pouring hot sauce packets on my nipples and shit or whatever. I don't even know where that came from, so. I'm not even a comedian. I'm just here to use the bathroom, so.
I like being Jewish. People say fun things to you. I was telling a friend recently that my ancestors are from Eastern Europe. That's where they descended from. And he immediately asked me, he's like, did your grandparents survive the Holocaust? Right out of the gate. I'm like, no, they actually left Germany before Hitler came to power. He's like, so they did survive the Holocaust. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, they survived the Holocaust by never being a part of it at all. That's a fun way of looking at things, right? That'd be like if I was like, yeah, I'm actually a survivor of Hurricane Katrina. I was living in Phoenix, Arizona at the time. I'll never forget it. It was 90 degrees, 0% humidity. It was a close call. I barely got out of there with my life. It makes sense, though, because I am a 9/11 survivor. Yeah. On September 11th, I was actually at Disneyland. Yeah, I was riding the Tower of Terror, which I also survived. I survived all 3 towers on 9/11. It was a good time.
Tiny pony.